So here we are, another dose of tempestuous rivalry and heady ambition. It is, of course, the familiar side of the two big Milanese teams preparing to lock horns once more. They've been doing this since 1908, and the contest remains as fiery as ever. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. The Milan Derby, one of the most eagerly anticipated games in the world. Yet another edition of this never-ending rivalry, Jim.
Well, Peter
goes for a shot! Goal! Milan! So smooth, a signature finish.
It's the stuff you work on the training ground time and time again, and it came off.
After 6 minutes is number 18, and
They have what they wanted, the first breakthrough.
Well, he's certainly happy with that after what's been said in the build-up, you know.
Can he latch on to this? Ricci. Pavlovic. Nicely weighted ball. He's on it, can he get away? Shot could... He's having a shot! There's a goal! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
What a delicious finish, that is immaculate.
Oh, what a touch. I mean, how good was that? Poetry in motion.
That has certainly made things interesting.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
That is a brilliant interception. Sucic. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Midway through the first period, and it's looking quite a game here. And that's played in. Shot a goal! Goal! Inter! They've done it! It was coming! They have their reward! Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
And his manager couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training, and it came off beautifully.
Inter Milan go into the lead.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
Nicely aimed pass. Looking for the run. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Çalhanoğlu. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it. Well, I wouldn't quite advise they should resort to risk-taking at this stage. There's plenty of time left yet.
DiMarco. Some good work on the right flank here. He's a sharp little ball here. Rafael Leao. Barella has created one goal already. Played out to the left flank. Now it's DiMarco. In with the challenge. Gabbia did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, it's played into the area. Sommer claims it without any fuss. Tries to pass it through. It's a really well-measured ball. Sucic did well to stay calm there. And now they can clear their lines.
2 minutes has been indicated.
Dumfries. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Dumfries providing an outlet on that flank. And there is the half-time whistle. So, engaging and still right on edge. Plenty of signs to suggest this will turn out to be a really good one. So, we reach the halfway point.
Well, Peter, I'm just thinking of the best way to describe that. Frantic, frenzied. It was unmissable and it was irresistible. Forget about the analysis on this one, just enjoy it.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. And we are back on the way.
It's not easy being down in situations like this. I know it's an overused term, but you really have to play with courage. Be brave, and let's see where it gets you. You might just get lucky because of it.
Bastoni. Salamanca's battling down that right flank. He's in space and looking for options. Salmakas puts them all in. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. Milan really looking to get back into this at the start of the second half. Now it's Martinez. Now it's Barella. Now it's Martinez. Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Threads one in. That's been cut out. Well played. Knocks it into space. Played back in. Takes a shot! It's in! It's level again! What a match we have!
Well, this is just incredible. I mean, who would have seen this? Neither manager, I think. It's all happening.
The goal for Milan after 67 minutes.
Really tidily gathered and ultimately a more than tidy finish.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
Substitution for Milan, number 4. Number
Milan
18,
can now introduce the first of their substitutes.
coming on the field.
So
number
all
12,
square and not for the
Rabiot.
first time.
Number
Well, I'd happily
11,
watch this every week,
Pulisic.
Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
Sommer claims comfortably. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. Dumfries.
That was lovely, that.
Caught offside that time.
Substitution in progress.
Gabbia. Well, what about it? Milan have dragged it back at the last. Well, that looks a decent ball. It's gone out for a throw-in. And it's Modric. No way through, so... Has a shot! Goal at his mercy, and somehow he's missed it.
That could yet prove very pivotal. Chances like that just can't be wasted.
It's a promising position. Dumfries.
Substitution.
Now it's Martinez. And claimed it back swiftly.
Well, that might be that, Peter. Maybe both sides just going to have to settle for the draw now.
Martinez receives it in. And the finish!
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
There will be 3
Sucic.
minutes added time.
For Luis Enrique. Luis Enrique goes hurtling down that left-hand side. Nice interception, his positioning was spot on. "90 minutes up, and we will be back for extra time."
Well, we can only hope we get an extra-time contest of similar ambition, provided fatigue doesn't begin to play a part.
So all square, we need a winner, and we will be back for extra time. Well, we are already up and running again. Estupinian. Modric. And he's intervened well there. Bastoni. Akanji. Mkhitaryan.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Well, that's pretty clear, it is a foul. And he is going into that little black book. Rabiot attempts a clearance. Mkhitaryan! Oh, what about that? And that may just do it! A truly wicked strike, nigh on perfection.
And you can see he meant every bit of that, Peter. He had his head up as he went to hit it. He knew his landscape.
Mkhitaryan. Substitution for Milan, number 31.
So here comes the substitution. Inter Milan get themselves into the lead.
19, Fofana. Coming on the field,
Calhanoglu.
number 5. Number 7,
Thuram.
Santiago Jimenez.
Played through into space.
Number 8.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement
There will
which
be
raises
1
hope.
minute added time.
Can he finish? It's a goal! And surely that does it! Perfect time, decisive strike. Lacking for neither time nor space, it could scarcely have been more straightforward.
Again, that's terrific.
Extra time reaches half-time.
And a quick reminder today,
Well, both
everybody,
teams have
to
run
make
themselves
sure to
into the
put
ground out
everything in
there.
the bins
Does
provided.
anyone
Thank
have
you for
one
your
last moment
cooperation.
of magic in them?
Substitutions taking place.
And so the last chance to find a winner. Well, this really has been an epic encounter, and there are some tired limbs out there. He's had a shot! Well, now it's come back out to him. Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff.
The goal scorer for Inter after 19 minutes.
And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's
Number
misfortune.
23.
Yeah, his instinct told him that the keeper would struggle to cope with that, so top marks for him following up. I think it's really sharp play, it was well read, and he was a little quicker than everybody else.
So now the difference is 3. Acerbi gets good distance on it. Picked out brilliantly. And he shoots! It's in! And that is a goal worthy of universal appreciation. Even the opposing fans have to recognise the quality there.
Oh, it was a real beauty, Peter, and while many might have just lashed out at it, He took his time and he put it where very few can.
Ruben Loftus-Cheek.
So, just a consolation, or is there a way back from here? Passing is crisp and sharp. And they've got a throw. De Winter is onto it in a flash. Great, and the shot! Goal! Milan! Could that be it? The definitive final twist! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Look at the manager here, he's absolutely fuming and he has every right to be. You can't win football matches if you give the ball away like that.
Milan give themselves a chance of a fairy tale finish.
Well, the mindset has changed. Now they need to find all the courage they can get.
And that will be it. Milan did lead, indeed they controlled, but they managed to throw it all away. A defeat made even more painful by the way it came to pass.
Hello, attendees.
So there it
This
is.
a
What struck you most about that?
announcement.
Well, you can never
Will
predict
father
the
of a
results
boy in
of
the
these
green
games,
backpack
as
kindly
your
contact
usual
a nearby
indicators
member
like
of
form
staff.
become pretty irrelevant. It's a tough one to take, but these players have got what it takes to come back from this.
I think we're just about out of